Ladies and gentlemen, and all of you who don't want to be categorized, we're about to scrape the bottom of the video game industry. In fact, we're about to lick the bottom with our very own tongue and taste it. We're going straight into darkness and we're going deep. We're going to play Demolition Girl. Hit the music! Demolition Girl for PlayStation 2. Just look at the game and tell me what you're thinking. Confused? Yeah, me too. Let's help each other out and see what this game is all about. Let's see, we got planes, buildings, an enormous girl in a bikini. We already know what this is. We already know. Blah. Let's get this over with. Demolition Girl, here we go. So the game begins with the... It's a trap, it's a trap! So this is the music that greets you on the main menu? This could very well be a horror game. Is she stretching in the background to the music? Meh. So it starts with this girl called Rihu Futaba, who's having a photo shoot on the beach. Then suddenly she gets bitten by an alien and she transforms into a giant. And now you must stop her from destroying everything. Which you of course do in the end, and that's the whole game. So I'm here to give out the award for it doesn't matter what kind of backstory it has as long as it has huge breasts and voluptuous butt cheeks. And the winner is... Demolition Girl! Another thing I need to mention is that this game has some of the best cutscenes ever. Please, experience them yourself. Yes, I was kidding. They're absolutely horrifying! I seriously got traumatized by these cutscenes. They're forever stuck in my mind as some of the absolute worst things I've ever seen. And there's no music whatsoever in the cutscenes. Not even a sound. It's just a slideshow. The dialogue's stupid and it takes forever. Screw the cutscenes. Move along. Chapter 1. We have been told that a new form of life has been sighted. Yeah, Godzilla in a bikini manipulated by media. So now we get to... customize our plane? What the hell is this game? What am... Are we seriously going to use machine guns and laser weapons against her? Let's see. Special weapons. Cake? You mean actual cake? And here are the news. According to official reports, the giant creature looks very similar to a human being. I don't know if I want to do this. I can read the signs that this game has given me. We're about to witness some shit. So, our first mission is to measure the dimensions of the giant girl's body. Breasts, hips, buttocks, and face. What in the world am I witnessing? Okay, I can categorize this game now. It's a soft hentai game. Don't know what a hentai is? Well, I guess it's time for a little sex ed with Hampsche. Today's lesson, hentai. In the Japanese language, hentai is a term originally used to describe transformation or metamorphosis, but also perversion and sexual arousal towards objects, situations, fetishes, and more. With other words, your deepest, darkest fantasies. There are many genres of hentai. Internationally, hentai can be seen as a catch-all term for manga erotica. In Japanese, however, the term describes any type of perverse or bizarre sexual act or desire. Doesn't have to be manga, and it doesn't have to be naked. It just needs to be sexual. Class dismissed. So this is a soft hentai game. In this game you're a little plane flying around a Godzilla-sized girl and you scan the... I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I agreed to do this. I'm playing a game where I literally cyberscanned the tits of a ginormous girl in a bikini. Wait, what is she doing? She's taking a shit? It's so absurd. It's so absurd. I'm not even sure what I'm playing. Is Demolition Girl some sort of action game? Some kind of shoot 'em up? Or is it just a game which you play to get a hard on? I'm so confused.
It's not working.
What did you say?
It's not happening anything down here.
You're damn right. Wait, what? Am I talking to my... Okay, stop. Stop. Who wrote this script? Okay, let's try the sub-weapons. That's literally cake. They weren't joking. And she eats it. She actually eats it. I can't believe I'm... Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to play through the whole game and just accept everything and move on. Let's do this. Chapter 2. So now we've identified the object. And no shit, it's Ryo Futaba, the girl that we already got introduced to in the intro. But they're still not absolutely sure. They need to do some more research. Even though they're 99.9% sure. Oh dear. So our next mission is to put her to sleep. Rape jokes are not funny. To avoid causing shock in the target, you should use few missiles. What kind of plan is that? She's a human with human skin. Even if she's huge, we can still blow off one of her limbs with a missile. Can we just take a moment and talk about the gameplay? The controls are some of the absolute worst. It's so hard controlling the helicopter. And the camera is also one of the worst in existence. The gameplay sucks. Back to the mission. Whoa, look at that. She skips and hops the buildings to pieces. And she's doing it in high heels. Savage! Alright, we put her to sleep. Oh, here she comes. She's gonna fall. She's gonna fall. Nothing cheers you up quite like witnessing someone do a proper faceplant. Chapter 3. So now they're transporting Miss Futaba and... I'm not sure that's gonna work. Anyway, apparently the alien that bit Ryu in the beginning of the game is now back with enforcement and we gotta protect the transport. Now we got a new vehicle and we have to destroy at least 50 of these things. Whoa! This plane is even harder to control than the helicopter. So yeah, for some weird reason, this mission completely breaks the gameplay. Now it feels like a bad version of Star Fox. This mission is boring, takes half an eternity, and I couldn't care less. Mission complete, and now they're... are they drowning her? Abort mission. And crash the helicopters. Code Blue, I repeat, Code Blue. Initiate Operation Atlantis. Chapter 4. Apparently the aliens shut down the helicopters last chapter and won the battle. Okay then. So now they kidnapped Ryu and they're controlling her with this fashionable hat. The hat gets an 8. So our mission is to destroy the alien on her head, and boy am I surprised she isn't blown to bits. You could say that this works like a boss battle, but it's absolutely nothing special. You just fly around her and shoot missiles for 3 minutes straight. So boring. But she has some attacks of her own this time. She's shooting lasers, firing missiles, and... No. What? But that's impossible! So yeah, we blow her face off and then the mission's over. Only 2 more to go. Chapter 5. People are about to evacuate Tokyo because she's coming. Oh, she's coming! Now we're a tank, and the mission is to slow her down as much as possible by shooting at her back. But also summon empty bowls to fall on her head. Because that's how you do it in Tokyo. In return, she throws buildings and cars. You also have to dodge oncoming traffic on the road. Let me just remind you for a moment that this is still a soft hentai game. The mission just suddenly ends when Tokyo is evacuated, and we're moving on to the final mission of the game. Chapter 6. The alien boss is calling for Ryu Futaba to use her giant nest to destroy the world, but the scientists just found an antidote to shrink her. So the last mission of this game is one big f***ing multitasking. Shrink the girl before she climbs to the top of the building while you're fighting off the alien. This mission is so freaking hard. It's almost impossible to get to the alien. One of its attacks is this energy explosion. It hits you almost every time, and its other attack is a bunch of homing missiles. Give me a break already! But when you finally beat the alien and clear the game, you're greeted with this fantastic ending. Please enjoy. Oh my trampoline flippin' goat. That ending gave me diseases. Well, that was Demolition Girl. What a piece of poo. I will forever be traumatized by this game. It's like they couldn't decide what genre this game was going to be. First off, it's an action game. Can't run from that. There's explosions and guns and vehicles and all that kind of shit. And then we have the giant half-naked girl. Why? Why is she half-naked? Why is Demolition Girl a weird mix of vehicle action and soft hentai? And why does the first mission involve us in scanning breasts and buttocks while the other missions are about explosions and destroying aliens? Why? It starts off trying to arouse you, and then it suddenly turns into a futuristic alien slaying action game. Who is this game even targeted to? Three plus? Is this game for kids? There exist soft hentai games for kids? Who would buy this game for their kids? Like seriously, what would you buy to a 5-year-old? Demolition Girl? Or a Super Mario game? Poor kids to be traumatized by this game. Well, the game itself is pretty common in the video game industry. I've done my research surrounding this subject, and sometimes I had to wash my eyes with a lot of soap, because internet. I mean, we're different after all. You can't tell everyone, for example, to love the opposite gender just because the way they look or the way they're created. A freedom has to exist as long as you don't hurt anyone else. And I think we need the same thinking when it comes to what people like. Sometimes we just have to accept that weird stuff exists. We're trying so hard to understand everything, but we can't understand everything. And we don't need to understand everything. We don't have to understand everything. But there's one thing that I completely understand. You don't make these type of games for kids. What in the dubstep hell were they thinking? Kids should be playing fun, colorful games that make their fantasy explode with creativity. Not diffuse their imagination and traumatize them forever with this garbage. That's up for themselves to decide when they're ready. Demolition Girl, however, deserves to be obsolete. Cozy hugs and greetings to all of you! Thank you for watching. Do you want more episodes like this one? Click here. A Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge perhaps? Click Click here. Oh, do you just want to play video games and chill? Click here and give that blue banana some love. I'm Hampsche, and I hope I made your day a little brighter, and I'll see you soon. Take care.
Whoopee!